Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the technical issues, and we're back on the stream, and we're going to just take a small pause. We're going to share the link up with everybody. Just give us a couple of seconds to get sorted. We're going to be back. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the stream, and we still have the first round ongoing, a minute and 15 seconds in, and we can see that this basement defense, slow and methodical push coming out from Team Dropshot. They've already got vertical control, and you can see Hansai working away at that floor with Sledge. And EX7 is going to get an early kill. The IQ actually getting the pulse using the scanner. Nippon's going to get a few kills. So is EX7, and this is a quick 5v2 for Team Dropshot. And it's all in the hands of Shaiko Kibeti and Kakashi.com. Now a 5v1 in the hands of Shaiko. Not the original one though, and he's going to have to make a 1v5 to come back into this game. Nostalgia is going to try to get the plant down. Hansa is going to get a few nades in, prevent a push. And you can see EX7 sitting the back. Complete map control established for Dropshot, and this is a quick round. Let's see if Shaiko Kibeti can get a clutch. He gets one. 4v1, he's going to try to get the ass. Misses his shots, does not get the headshot. And you can see the IQ pushing from behind. A lot of pre-fires coming his way. And the kite is in an extremely precarious position. And the IQ is going to peek. She's going to take the kite down. Quick round for Dropshot. They took map control really quickly. Dominant round for them. And Drip Too Hard did not stand a chance. Shaiko Kibeti getting a kill for Drip Too Hard. Not making it a flawless. But this round goes completely in the favor of Team Dropshot. And not a typical site. I mean, a basement defense is generally not an easy defense to attack onto. Dropshot making quick work of it. Bringing the Nomad and IQ once again. And the Vigil might get spotted out on those IQ, on that IQ RED scanner. A good operator lineup coming out from Dropshot, countering the utility that Drip Too Hard is bringing. Almost 6 picking off the Jaeger, deciding whether to keep it or not. And Twins, I think, is going to decide to keep it as that 000 hits. And we go into round 2.
Attackers need to locate
another
and
attempt
many bombs
at this basement defense from Drip Too Hard. Let's see if Dropshot can make quick work of them again, or are they going to get a round on the board. And Drip Too Hard choosing probably to go for a bit of a roam play here, bringing the Vigil, not bringing a smoke or some of the traditional anchors that you see on the side.
10 seconds remaining.
And bringing the kite, they're bringing the kite to trick that wall, but we saw Hansai make quick work of the floor, and we saw them get the kite charged pretty quickly. The breach is open in the initial furrows of the round. And we can see Ikarius making a bit of a solo play here. He's going to be on this 2F long desk area, and he's going to look to delay the attackers, maybe get a few picks, possibly return to site alive if Dropshot allows it. And let's see if this roam game works out for them. We can see a player from Dropshot rappelling on the CEO window. That's the ass of Extra. He's going to look to drone himself in. However, the Vigil might cause a few problems, not giving away his location using that ERC backpack. As the ass spot the Ikarius, droning out the bathroom. Doesn't see the Vigil yet. And he's gonna hop in. I don't think he knows the position of the Vigil here. Ikarius with a bit of a rat play. If he can get an early pick here, this might swing the round in favor of Drip Too Hard. Diaz briefly sees the lines of the Vigil. Maybe he knows someone's there. Zensai with an early pick, but EX7 with a quick trade. However, EX7 is going to get traded back. Zensai with a double kill. The kite putting in work on the AUG. The Ash still doesn't check for the Vigil in the meeting room area, and the Vigil's going to actually rat on this 2F flow. However, Extra with a great kill onto the kite. And Zensai's double kill is not going to turn into a triple here as the kite falls. However, he gets 2 essential operators, takes down the IQ who could have taken out gadgets vertically. Also takes down the Sledge, so no more nades for Team Dropshot. Suddenly Drip Too Hard in a lot more control of this round as compared to the previous one. However, the Vigil is going to get taken down. Nippon's going to get a great headshot onto Ikarius elsewhere on the map. Gunfight ensuing between Thermite and the Jaeger. The Thermite looking to entry. He's actually made his way onto the white van And I don't think the Jaeger knows this. Jaeger quick peeking for the intel. He wins the fight. Twins is going to win the fight. However, he's going to get traded out by Nippon. And now Psycho ki beti in a 1v2. Let's see if he can live up to the name and get this clutch. He's going to look for the ace. He's going to spot the head. And the ace gets taken down. And it's now a 1v1. Driphard might just take their first round on the board against Team Dropshot. However, Nippon gets a great shot onto the Wamai. Spots the operator on the rotation. Gets a pre-fire. And this round also goes in favor of Dropshot. Driphard bringing it much closer this time though into the 1v1. But Dropshot with an easy win here. Still looking in command of the game. Still looking like they're the ones in control. Drip2Hard not really being able to waste their time. Not really being able to prevent map control except for the double kill from Kaid last round. And let's see how the third round plays out for them. A traditionally attacker-sided map. So it's not completely unexpected. The Drip2Hard isn't instantly winning these defenses. Choosing to go to another site now. Choosing to go to 2F. In this console office meeting room. 6 picking off the clash possibly. Zensai. Let's see if he's going to stick it with 4 seconds left in the pick phase. Shifts onto the Melusi. And the clash could have been a bit of a menace since they didn't have a Zofia on the other side. Only the Nomad to deal with the clash. Not a Kali. Nothing that can really dislodge that shield instantly. Maybe a nade from the sledge. But nothing really potent which will do the job instantly.
Yes, up and running.
And you can see the Valkyrie pick coming out once again from Drip2Hard. But they're not playing super aggressive on the Valk. We've not seen any runouts yet. We haven't seen any spawn peaks. And a map which is traditionally pretty chaotic.
10 seconds left.
We're going to see a couple of drones in from the attack. A little bit of drone denial coming out from the side of Drip2Hard. Bringing the Mozzie in this round.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And let's see if Dropshot can put a third round in a row on the board, or will Drip2Hard finally open their books. And the IQ here to deal with that Valk, they realize that the Valk is unbanned. Constantly bringing the IQ, a good decision on part of Dropshot. They're going to get all the Valk cams, they're going to get a good bit of utility using this operator here. An operator that we don't see so frequently in pro games anymore because of the way that her gadget is, because of the way that the meta has shifted. And it's refreshing to see this operator back in play once again. EX7 of course playing that potent G8, one of the most powerful weapons on attack. That drum magazine isn't emptying itself anytime soon. The Mozzie gets spotted. However, a run out comes out from Ikarios. Gets extra, but he gets instantly traded. He's injured, but it's possible that he might be picked up here. Zensai looking for an operator of Dropshot, looking for that peak. Not getting Ikarios up instantly. Waits for Twins to come over. They're gonna get Ikarios up. The sledge tries to pre-fire, but Hansai pre-fires to no avail. And Ikarios DMing them with an F in the chat. And they're going to get the Mozzie drone. EX7 is going to spot the Mozzie drone out on the RED scanner. He knows that the Valk is in Visa. Does he know? He sees the Valk. They know that a flank might come through at any point of time. But the man advantage in favor of Drip2Hard this round. And let's see if they can convert it. Because in the previous round, Drip2Hard got the opening pick. They got 2 opening picks, but they still couldn't convert it into a win. Dropshot still a minute to work with, still have a lot of room to work with. They have complete control of the eastern side of the map. You can see Hansei peeking, takes down Ikarios, finally gets his kill. The Legion on 20 HP gets taken down pretty easily. The Elite is going to make quick work of that. EX7 with a shot onto Zensai, and now the man advantage firmly in the hands of Team Dropshot. Hansei gets another great shot onto Twins. This is turned into a 4v2 really quickly. Drip2Hard once again losing the man advantage. Kakashi is going to go down. Hansai has got the frag, so has EX7. Dropshot takes the third round. And a dominant showing from the team. The attackers once again put a round on the board. Team Drip2Hard not able to make work of these opening picks. Dropshot up 3-0. And we're going to go on to the next round. And team drip too hard with no choice but to go back to 2F once again. They don't want to take a tertiary bomb site. This seems to be the bomb site that they're most comfortable with after that basement hold. And they're going to come back to it. They're going to look to put a round on the board. A lot of pressure on them now. Bringing out the Aruni. This is a bit of a different pick from them. Not bringing the Valk this round because the run out didn't really work for them. Sure, they managed to get one kill, but that was the only kill that they managed to get. Ikarios with a
Attackers
frag.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs
The
as they
sole
can.
player on drip too hard with a kill in that round. And Dropshot just firing on all cylinders, making quick work of this team here. Their mental game's got to be shot right now. They got to come back. They got to find a way to bring this back. Consulate traditionally an attacker-sided map, so even a 4-2 half on the defense on Consulate is not a bad half. But they still need to make sure that they get those 2 rounds on the board, and these rounds are spiraling for drip too hard at this point.
5 seconds left.
Bringing the bandit to prevent that meeting
Attackers
breach.
are moving out to locate
Not a very
bomb
common
and
play,
defuse
not
it.
something that we see happen every time. Maybe they're looking to play more over to this east side here, trying to prevent control for team Dropshot.
Reloading!
You can see Hanse once again on that admin window. He's going to look for a pick here. You can see the Legion with impact grenade, with boom mine in hand. He's going to take a few shots from Hansai, but he's going to get the kill anyways. Once again, the first pick going in favor of team drip too hard. Let's see if they can convert this. As I said, I might be harping on this too much, but we've seen 4 rounds now where the early pick has gone the way of team drip too hard. 3 of them have not gone in their favor in the
Bomb
end.
located by attackers.
Let's see if they can convert this one. Nostalgia trades it back, gets the Aruni. Kakashi is going to fall. The Thermite with the pick. You can hear the G8 go burr from the IQ. Looking to take control over the seaside. And we can see that the defenders have mostly cleared out the entire side of the map, with the exception of Zensai playing in a small locker. And he gets pre-fired from EX7. EX7 is going to take him down. Man advantage once again, 4v2, man advantage once again in favor of Dropshot, and once again the opening kill going to drip too hard, but that is the only kill that they are seeming to get. Twins is going to peek out onto that meeting balcony, Extra is going to make quick work of him, and Psycho Kibeti once again in a clutch situation, and things are just not working out for this team here. They're going to have to change something, because this round is firmly in control of team Dropshot, and Psycho Kibeti is going to have to go crazy here to get drip too hard on the board here. Nostalgia getting the plant down. Extra in EX7 looking for this kill. They know where the Melusi is. They have the information. Psycho does get EX7 though. He's gonna get the down.
Attackers have located
Don't know where the
bomb.
Thermite is. He might look for the peak. The Ash runs past him, but Extra turns around. And he's gonna get the kill onto Psycho Kibeti. Another round in favor of team Dropshot. Drip too hard, just not able to put a round together on the board. And they're gonna take a tactical pause here. We're gonna give them a minute to sit down to discuss what's going on, and let's see if they can bring this back, because they need to get at least 2 rounds on the board to have a normal half. Team Dropshot, once they get map control, they're just making quick work of these gunfights. They're simply peeking out. They have information. They have the drones. They have the IQ to spot out the gadgets. They're making quick work of the utility. They're making quick work of the operators. And they seem like they're in complete control. Drip too hard, with the exception of the second round, getting only a single kill every round. They're getting the opening pick, but they're not able to convert off of it. They're not able to really make use of them. That man advantage, they're getting traded out really fast. And once the first trade is coming out, there's just been a spiral of kills coming out from team drops, so they're getting easy map control. And the way things are going right now, we might just see a clean sweep from their side. So time's up on the tack pause, and we're gonna resume. 6th pick phase beginning for both the teams. Team Dropshot with a constant lineup. They're not changing their lineup one bit. Shaiko ki beti showing the alibi but choosing to go back to the Jaeger because of the amount of utility that's coming out from the side of team drop shot.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Drip too
defused by
hard.
attackers.
With another run in this 2F side, this is the third try that they're gonna give this. Let's see what they can make of it this time around. Bringing the dock, which is a bit of a curious pick. We don't generally see a dock played in pro play here. Dock and Rook are two operators that are ranked heroes, but you won't really see them in pro games because they don't bring utility that a
10
team
seconds to
really
go.
uses in such situations. The utility that a team really uses in the general meta of pro
5
play.
seconds to go.
But let's see if Drip Too Hard can make good use of it. Let's see if that stim pistol gives them that
Attackers
extra
must
bit of
locate
health they
and
need to
defuse
win
the
those
bomb.
gunfights.
Loading new mag.
Bomb located by attackers.
And Twins gets absolutely obliterated by EX7. He peeks out onto the IQ. But the GA is going to make quick work of the Mamai. And this time the opening pick goes in the favor of team Dropshot. And a team which really takes the trade and then gets 4 kills in a row. What if they get the opening pick? Are we going to see a flawless from team Dropshot? Or are we going to see the meta play out? Are we going to see this consulate meta be such that one team gets the opening pick and then the other team just gets the entire round? Still a lot of focus on this admin side from team Drip Too Hard. But Drops are not really focusing on it here. They're going to go onto the CEO window. You can see the Thermite ready to get in, ready to plant. Jaeger playing blue here. Sorry, Jaeger playing yellow here. And we're going to see if team Dropshot can dislodge him from his position. Zensai now coming over from that admin side, giving Jaeger a bit of support. And we're going to see team Drip Too Hard. They're recognizing where the push is coming from and they're pivoting for this.
Loading mag.
See the sledge. Hansa, he's going to press the Jaeger. The Jaeger's in a precarious position. And Shaiko Kibeti is going to look to run away. He's going to get the drone. He's going to be safe. Couple of shots coming out from the Nomad. Tags up the Jaeger, but Shaiko Kibeti gets a kill onto Extra. The ass is down. However, he gets instantly traded from the Thermite on CEO window. Nostalgia with a great kill. And we're going to see the Legion try to frag him out. Kakashi looking for a run out, he's looking for a pick, he might get the IQ, but the MP5 does not do enough damage on long range. The IQ is going to be tagged up, but now he knows the location of Kakami, he's going to take a head-on gunfight. Meanwhile, the sledge gets killed by Zensai. Zensai is going to run out, but he's going to get instantly traded. Man advantage once again in favor of Team Drop, so they're going to get Kakashi too. The Melusi is down, the Doc unable to revive her, and the Doc in a 1v3. Icarius.sc, let's see if he can get this for his team. Let's see if Drip Too Hard can get a round on the board off this clutch. Icarius gets one, 2 remaining. Moji already knows where the Thermite is, sees the head, but Thermite is going to get a kill, and Icarius gets taken down. Team drop shot with 5 rounds in a row, and Drip Too Hard just not showing up, just not able to get these rounds onto the board. They're not able to get these defenses. Team drop shot looking in absolute control. The run out not really working out for the Legion there, gets instantly traded, gives up the man advantage. And unfortunately for the Melusi, the MP5 just not powerful enough at that range on body shots. He's not going to get the IQ. Gets taken down eventually by EX7. And we have a 5-0 scoreline here. A garage defense from Team Drip Too Hard. They've been alternating between these two sites. They haven't been able to win a single one of them. Maybe this is time to go to a tertiary bomb site. Maybe it's time to take that Visa and server split. Maybe it's time to go to that lobby defense. And maybe throw
Defenders, protect
a
your bombs
spanner
from being
in the
defused by
works
attackers.
for Team Drop Shot. Get at least 1 round on the board on this defensive half, because it's going to be
Bomb
really
located
difficult
by
for Drip Too
attackers.
Hard to come back from a 6-2 half here,
Stay clear of ADS line of
if
fire.
that so happens. Bringing the Aruni once again, looking to eat up all that utility, looking to eat up the nades, eat up the stuns, the smokes on the Thermite. And you can see the Aruni punching away the walls. One of her passive abilities, an extra ability granted to her in the game. She can take away the walls with 1 punch. Excuse me if I sounded
5
like a weeb
seconds
there.
remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Utility going up for Drip Too Hard. Drop shot once again. Looking to attack, looking to get a 6-0, maybe even a 7-0 clean sweep the way things look. Bit of a roam game coming out from Kakashi here. And the roam game didn't really work out previously for Team Drip too hard. The Vigil roaming on toes got instantly taken out by the Nomad. Let's see if Kakashi can get a pick here. Might get the IQ. Sees EX7 on the rappel. The IQ not peeking him. Kakashi with the opening pick. However, he gets traded instantly by the Nomad. Nipple's looking for the angle. Run out coming out from the Vigil. He's going to get tagged up. He's not going to get the Nomad in that situation. And I don't think Kakashi can be picked up. He's in a precarious spot. Hansa is going to get in. He's probably going to see the Legion and get him over there. That's an easy frag. 4v4 once again for Team Drop Shot. The roam game still there for Team Drip too hard. You can see the Vigil looking for someone to enter lobby, looking for this peak. But I think the Nomad looking up, the Nomad is aware, still aware that there was a Vigil on that second floor. Recognizing the fact that the Vigil can do a lot of damage if a flank comes through. However, Ikarios on low HP has to be really careful. The Aruni also looking to flank from yellow stairs. See, here's the sledge breaking away the flow. A flank could get Hansa here. Hansa is looking for the flank though. He hears the Aruni coming down. He's going to make quick work of her with the later headshot onto her. And Thermite's now going to get the breach. And this is man advantage once again for Team Drop Shot. Zensai going up, trying to play aggressive, but Nostalgia, he's aware that a man might push up. Team Drop Shot just firing on all cylinders right now, aware of all of their angles. They're going to make quick work of everybody. Psycho Kibeti once again in a clutch situation. And I feel like this man has been in too many clutch situations today. Maybe he finally needs to live up to his name and actually get one of those clutches, get a round for Drip too hard. But you can see the Ash flanking. The Nomad's holding the angle too. Team Drop Shot with 6 straight rounds on the attack, making quick work of Drip too hard. And things aren't looking too good for this squad. Team Drop Shot just absolutely dominating the game. And they must win 1 round out of 6 defenses now. A lot of attempts at match point. A lot of attempts at that win for them now. And a huge task ahead of Drip too hard. A team that hasn't seemed to be too much in control of this game. A team that really is grasping its straws for rounds at this point, I feel. Trying to make aggressive plays. Trying to give flanks to the verticals of Team Drop Shot. A team who seems to be all aware of Drip too hard shenanigans. A team who seems to be completely in control. And we're going to see if this is going to be a 7-0. If Drip can actually get some of that drip onto the board. Even though they haven't been dripping really hard throughout this game.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
If a few rounds, if maybe 1 point could just trickle their way, if Drop Shot could just drop one of those rounds. Excuse the puns. Couldn't resist that. And a 2F defense coming out from Drop Shot, not choosing take basement as their first site as compared to Drip too hard. They're going to get the Mozzie here for the intel denials. They're going to play the Echo, an operator who was significantly nerfed a few seasons ago. But you still see him in pro play. The Yokai is still very useful to give you that intel even though they're not invisible anymore. And a really powerful gun on the operator with that 1.5 for those long range gunfights that Consulate is notorious for.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Zensai not able to sneak that drone in. You can see a bit of a spawn peek coming out from Extra. He's looking to get a man really quickly. They want to finish things out. Drop Shot wants to go have dinner. They're not looking to take this to the 8th round.
Reloading!
And Hansa is actually going to get that early pick, the mute. He's going to get the Ash. And early pick going in favor of Drop Shot here. And things are not looking good for Drip too hard right now. Drip too hard really needs to come up with something crazy. EX7 getting a little nervous here. He pre-fires the dead body. He's going to peek out at the man repelling admin. And we can see Zensai, he's going to try to look for this trade. He's going to try to look for that entry pick. He's zoning in. Does he know the Mozzie? Misses the pest by a small margin. He doesn't drone the Mozzie out. Oh, he sees him finally. Let's see if he can get this pick. Pre-fires. Almost misses the head of EX7. But EX7 with firm control sees the Nomad. That's an easy frag. The Nomad tries to repel in. That's an easy pick. 5v3 in favor of Team Drop Shot. And this is looking like it's going to be a 7-0 sweep.
Throwing frag grenade.
Kakashi trying to get a nade and doesn't do significant damage to the Mozzie. Finally spots the head, but the Mozzie does significant amount of damage to him. EX7 with a great play in that position. 10 frags to his name over 6 rounds. He's going crazy on this map. We're going to see some admin control finally established for Drip, but at what cost? And drop shot, dropping only one player on that roam game, wasting 1.5 minutes. Losing admin control, but they're still in firm control of the rest of the map. They have these shields, they have all of this utility that Drip Tour has to get rid of. They have the Zofia with the stuns, with the concussors. They can get rid of some of that utility, but they have no more nades to clear the smoke out of his position. They have only the thermite to breach that meeting wall. And we're going to see an entry from Kakashi. He gets taken down though.
Beauty's in place.
Nippon is going to get that kill. He's going to confirm it with the smoke. 4v2 in favor of Team Drops Out, and things are not looking good for Drip too hard at this point. Twins is going to look to push the smoke. The canister delaying his push. Gets a great shot onto Nostalgia. Smoke comes in for the trade instantly. Gets taken out by Psycho Kibiti. And this man, for possibly the last time on this map, but for too many times at this point, in a clutch situation, in a 1vx, against the Jaeger and the Vamai, two of the most utility heavy operators in the game. Only with one smoke to work with. The Jaeger with the pre-fire gets him down to 25 HP. That's unfortunate. Huge task ahead of the Thermite now. And I think this match is all said and done. 15 seconds, the timer working in favor of the defenders. Tries to get a pistol kill. Shaiko Kibiti, he's going to try to get this clutch. A WP already coming out from his teammate, not trusting that he's going to get the clutch. And that's an easy kill for the Vamai. He's going to get the Keratos headshot. That's a 7-0 sweep for the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Team Drop Shot with a monster showing here onto Team Drip Too Hard. And we're going to end our first game right here with a flawless victory, a 7-0 for Team Drop Shot, with EX7 just fragging out on that IQ and on that Mozzie, although only on one round for that Mozzie. Team Drop Shot with a win. They're going to go on to our semi-finals tomorrow, and we're going to come back to you shortly with our next game. And ladies and gentlemen,